Frost our cake. As you remember, we did spray our cake with the spray and seal from Wilton. It was our crumb coating. It's nice and firm to the touch. Been in the refrigerator. We're going to place a good sized glob of our white frosting on as our base layer. Okay, and we will spread it out now. You can use a variety of tools. Stanley, would you go ahead and zoom in on the variety of tools that I have available? We can use different tools to achieve different results. If I got a little too much, I'm going to place that back into my bowl. Usually you are frosting with white for your base layer. You may choose to do a different color. For our purposes for class, we're all going to use white unless you have instructor approval. Now for the sides, we do have, this is a wallpaper spreader, but that works out really nicely to spread on the outsides as well as a flat spatula, and this is actually just a Stanley tool. It is from the hardware store as well as the wallpaper.
It's actually a putty spreader.
Putty, yes, it's for putty. Yep. What did I say? Paint scraper?
Wallpaper.
Okay. Well, this is wallpaper, and what I'm using right now is, oopsie, got it on my apron, for putty. If you have a round cake base that you could just twirl, that would work out obviously a little bit nicer than what we're doing here. So filling in the cracks and making sure we have enough, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next is take our wallpaper spreader at an angle, twirl around, and this is where the round cake base does work out a little bit nicer, and you get a nice smooth edge all the way around. Check over my work if I need to add a little bit more to areas. Over there, okay. Yep, in some places you might have to. And go back over it again. You might have to wipe it off. You could wipe it off on your bowl. And you notice we're not getting any layers of crumbs because of that crumb coating that we sealed it in, so that is nice. We're not having to fight against that. Okay, and I need just a little bit more here. Okay, now for the top, just nicely smooth it out. And this is homemade. It is not made
by Cake Boss.
Yeah, it's not made in a factory, so does it have to be absolutely perfect and have no lines? No, it doesn't. This is the beauty of homemade, and we've all gotten used to store-bought and factory made, etc., and that really isn't the beauty of cake decorating. And if you did this every day like Cake Boss, you would have a much more consistent product than what I am doing or yourself, because practice makes perfect. Alright, and there you have it. There is our base layer. I will take a paper towel and clean up around the edges of my cake circle, and then we're going to be ready to move on to tips in a few minutes.